Hey everybody, welcome to another Star Wars vehicle review. Next up for you today, I have another Clone Wars vehicle that I'll be giving you guys a look at from 2010. And that is, bear with me, that is this set right here. This is the AT-AP. Really cool vehicle. Had it repacked a couple times. This is the second rendition of this vehicle. And overall, it's just a really great vehicle. This is the second one I own. I did own the vintage collection version. And before we get into the review, we're going to take a look at the packaging. As you can see, this is the 2010 Shadows of the Empire Clone Wars packaging design. Do have a picture of the AT-AP right there. Pardon if it looks kind of weird. This is one of those vehicles that had a fold-out diorama that you can that was actually like placed here, and you can fold it and do crazy things with it, which I'm not going to be showing you. You can find pictures of that online. I'm just going to focus on the vehicle. On the back, you do have a picture of the vehicle, as well as a Clone Wars picture of it, and some of the features. This description will be in the description box below, in case you want to take a quick read at. Alright. On to the vehicle itself. This is an awesome vehicle. Like I said, they've had 3 renditions of this vehicle, the first being the 30th anniversary collection. This is the second, which was just a repaint. And the vintage collection, I think, is also just a slight repaint. It's very similar to this, so don't quote me on whether it's a repaint or not. I think it is, but I don't know. I would have to get it and just do a really good side-by-side comparison. But yeah, focusing on this vehicle itself, it has a ton of great details, really good pan applications. Only one slight complaint, which I'll be talking about in just a second. I don't know where to begin. I guess we can start up top. As you can see, there is a big turret. The turret does rotate 360 degrees, and this missile does fire out, which you press this button right here and it fires out. Really big missile, which is cool. So put that back in there. Like I said, it does rotate, alright, giving a side angle. There are some foot pedals and some handlebars to hold on to, as well as a sticker that you have to place on yourself, with like a targeting system, which is cool. Decent details on the chair and the cannon. You know, they did some really good details. Behind it, you do have some, like a rack of just canisters, supplies, weapons, whatever you want to call it, right here. Which is done really nice. It's molded on. Unfortunately, there's no paint applications on it. It is non-removable. All of these parts are sculpted on, so you can't take them out. But it is it does add an extra layer of finesse to it, which does look really nice. Moving to the back, you do have some really good details on the back. So you have all these gear turbines, you know, good mold work. See? Really nice sculpt throughout. And overall, you have this really bold emerald green, which looks really nice. See, here you have some Arabish, I think it's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. You do have a Republic logo here. On the opposite side, you have the same thing on the door panel. Moving on to the center hole, you do have this really, really long... it's not a missile. It's one solid piece. It doesn't fire anything, so I guess I'm just going to call this a cannon. It has a really large center cannon right there. And speaking about center cannons, there is one on the bottom, which does rotate 360 degrees. Or just about, you know, because this leg does interfere with that. So about 270, I would say. Again, molded really nice. On the front here, you do have tons of details. See, lots of finer details also. And this cannon does not move. Or if it does, it moves very slightly, which, no, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be one solid position. Sorry about that. And now it doesn't want to... There we go. Sorry. One take. I only do one take. Alright. Going on to the sides, these hatches do open. As if you notice, I'm sporting 2 Kashyyyk troopers. These troopers are not included with the set. These are my personal troopers that I decided to put in. So taking them out, let me just get them out of the way. You do get a better look at the hole on the inside. It's hard to really get in there, but you do have lots of cool details. Let me just remove this hatch. There we go. See, really cool details, especially in the center console and the top dash right there. It's hard to see, but there's some nice molded details. And there's a second sticker right here, which you have to place yourself. It was very difficult getting this sticker in there. I will tell you that. But once it's in there, it does look really nice. tons of great details for the seats on the bottom, some more foot pedals right there. Yeah, really cool. One complaint I have about this vehicle is the latches that hold this this door in place. If you look at them, they're just tiny little nubs right there, tiny pegs that they don't really hold on too well. It just, you see, with just relative ease, they do fall off. So when you have this set, one thing I would advise caution is when you're opening and closing these, trying not to break them or get them loose, because they are very delicate. So yeah, moving on to the bottom, you do have 3 legs. See right here, you have 2 bigger ones and a smaller one here. Not all the joints are actually articulated. These larger legs only have 2 points of articulation. That is this joint right here and this joint. So you can actually, see, get them much higher up. You can see, let me do it on the opposite side. Oh, and this thing just came apart. Bear with me. It's starting to fall apart before my eyes. Just give me a second. There we go. All right, lock that into place. Like I said, this thing fell off. I'm just going to leave it off for the purpose of the review. And as you can see, I know it's hard to get a really good angle of it. It does stand on its own, which is really sturdy. Now, you might think this leg looks really weird, and fortunately for us, this leg does have 1 point of articulation that is right here on this socket, so you can actually bend this up. See? And now you have your AT-AP in walking mode. See? And if you look at this, let me just zoom back a bit. The profile of this vehicle is massive. Just to give you a size comparison, this is one figure and it's about 2, 3, so high up. It's about 3.5 to 4 figures high. So you get this really tall. Moving back down, you just bend the hips back up, move it down, and then bring this leg out here. And now it's in standby position. See? Really cool. It's kind of disappointing that not all the hinges work, but the ones that are articulated do, you know, they really do count. And I think it's unfortunate that all of them can't be articulated, but with the ones that they did, I'm pleased with. I think they did a good job of. So yeah, that is the AT-AP from the Clone Wars. Really great set. As in my previous review, I picked this up at TJ Maxx. I got this along with another Clone Wars vehicle set. I can't remember which one. I believe it was the Swamp Speeder, which I'm going to be reviewing soon. I think it came with that one, but it was 2 vehicles and it was $25. So I thought I got a really great deal. Ended up paying $12.50 for this. Awesome set. If you don't have one, I highly recommend you go to your local TJ Maxx and see if they have these sets, because it is worth the pickup. I know that the 30th anniversary collection and the vintage collection can be kind of pricey. So yeah, I really recommend this vehicle. I think it's great for any collector. Yeah, I hope you found this review helpful. I'll be doing a few more vehicle reviews soon, then returning to some of the older reviews I had intended before. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Until then, I will see you guys in my next video.